This is a series of videos showcasing the drone shots I had gotten during a music video production. This is one of the many locations we went to, now on John's Northwest Adventures. Within the next couple episodes, I'll be probably starting to do reviews on different products that people use in the outdoors or when they're camping, including stuff as far as could be a machete. I definitely don't want to be using one of these in national forests, that kind of thing. We saw the disaster that happened when the government shut down. People just destroying everything. Also, other things I'm going to be reviewing is fire starter here. I like these simply because sometimes I'll do a hike and I just don't have the energy to do prep to, get a fire started with more skill. And this is just out of sheer laziness and convenience that perhaps I might use one of these. But I will be trying to see if I can post some episodes that'll show up on schedule once or twice a week, depending on how much I can get done. So this video, I'm going to be showcasing a location, and this location didn't exactly work out. For one, it was cold out when I was operating the drone and my hands were freezing and I couldn't smoothly pan the drone in a circle, and it just wasn't smooth enough where this ended up being a take I think ultimately are not going to end up putting in the video. But the scenery is still pretty awesome what we got over there, the clips I did manage to get. Cape Flattery is located in the Macaw Indian Reservation. It's on the very northwestern tip of Washington, and it's got quite the scenery there as you do about a half-mile hike out to this spot. There's a lighthouse off in the distance on an island, and you're surrounded by short cliffs, you could say. It's this kind of area that actually gave me the inspiration to choose a color palette that I did for the wall here, as well as thinking what makes Northwest its own color palette. I mean, you got tones of off brown, grays, green for sure, and blue. And so, here's the drone footage. Conditions were less than ideal when flying the drone around here. The waves crashing were creating small gusts as a breeze was also coming in from the water. The cold, frigid air was making my thumbs stiff, making it impossible to create smooth panning shots. awesome location there. It's a very popular spot, just a really long drive to get out there. Literally from Port Angeles alone, it takes about 2 hours to get there. And the reason being is because of how winding the road gets after the city of CQ. But the coastline that you drive along from CQ all the way over to the Macaw Indian Reservation is extremely windy, but you get a pretty cool view of the Strait of Juan de Fuca while you're driving. There is also camping that's available over there. You can go to Shai Shai Beach. There's actually an episode I've done on Shai Shai Beach. I'll leave a link down below that people can check out. If you do decide to go to Shai Shai Beach, there is a couple of things you gotta be sure you have. Is one, you need a tribal pass, which costs $10. You can go to just the store over there and get one. On top of the tribal pass, you're gonna need a permit. It's a wilderness permit. You have to obtain it from Port Angeles. There's an Olympic National Park headquarters over there that you need to obtain a wilderness permit from. But anyway, comment below about your experience over at Cape Flattery, or if you've been there before. I've been there 3 or 4 times. And it's sure a heck of a drive to get there. And so every time I decide to go in that area, I think twice because of how long I gotta drive. It's usually about 4 hours for me. Anyways, see you next time.